A very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to IxDF Kerala, co-sponsored by Experion. You might not realize it, but Apple System 7, released in 1991, quietly changed the game for the interface we use today. Whether on your phone, laptop, or even VR devices, it brought richer colors that lift modes, introduces uh, two-type fonts that keep text crisp at any size. And that added high contrast display mode to support users with low vision. While it wasn't the modern theming we know today, but then System 7 laid the foundation for the adaptable, user-friendly interface we rely on today's world. That's quite the magic of theming, like silently adapting to you and your preferences. So curious to know more about this. So that's what today's session is all about. We have Akhila today. She began her career as a teacher. Then for her deep passion in front-end development, she got transitioned to UI engineer. She has witnessed firsthand, how theming bridges the design and development. And today she's here to share her valuable insights with us. A quiet note, everyone, to make this a great experience. Audience mics are muted now. You could just share your questions at any point of time on the chat below. We are ready to, have a really cool conversation. Yep. So over to you, Akhila. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Thank you, Yuvi. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's session on bridging design and with the modern theming. And in this session, we will explore how theming has become an essential practice in modern design and development workflows, and how it helps unify the efforts of designers, developers, businesses, and end users. And here is the quick look at our agenda for today. We will start with the basics of theming, what it is and why it matters. And then we will discuss why theming is required and what problem it solves. And next, we will see who benefits from this, from designers, developers to business and users. We will also touch light and dark themes, why they were introduced and why they are important. And after that, we will move into the theming in practice, how theming is done in Figma and how we can convert it to code. Finally, we will wrap up with the Q&A. With the theming. What is theming? Theming is actually essentially defining a reusable set of design styles. Think of it like it is a systematic way to manage the properties, design properties like colors, typography, spacing, and more. The benefit is its consistency. With theming, our product maintains a unified visual identity across all the platforms, and still it being flexible enough to update and scalable. So with theming, every new addition or every new feature, it's just like means we can update it easily. The no more manual efforts needed. So let's see why theming is important. Uh, why uh, why do we need this? And the three reasons are design scalability, rapid iteration, and enhanced consistency. In design scalability, that means if we need to change a single design element like a button's primary color, theming allows us to update in one central position. Then that change will reflect all over the instances throughout the application where it is applied. So it drastically reduces the manual effort and it avoid the potential errors also. Next one is rapid iteration. Theming accelerates the design and development process. Designers can quickly prototype the new look or brand new variations, and the developers can implement this with the minimal code adjustments. So it supports the agile workflows and faster the time to time market for new features or products. Next one is enhanced consistency. By generalizing these what design decisions, theming ensures that every component and screens maintain a unified look. This consistency builds the trust with users, and it improves the usability, and it strengthens the brand perception across all the digital platforms. So we discussed about what is theming and why it matters, why it is important, its scalability, its rapid iteration, and its consistency. One of the coolest part of theming is that we can give our app a fresh look in just one step. Switching from a light to dark or even apply an entirely new brand identity without starting from the scratch. So for the businesses that manages multiple brands or running campaigns, it is useful. Then let's see who benefits from this. Theming just means doesn't just help designers or developers. It's for everyone. I mean, designers get a single source of truth. The repetitive work is not needed, and the developers, they can export the design tokens, whatever designer is created, and they can implement directly in the code. I mean, they spend less features. For business, uh, it's gain the ability to launch the new branch or refresh campaigns or adapt the market changes quickly while maintaining a strong and consistent brand identity. And finally, users get a customized experience, like according to their comfort, they can choose the light or dark themes. Means yeah, also users get a consistent and a polished user interface. With these facilities, they can choose whatever the themes according to their comfort. Let's see what is light and dark themes. Light and dark themes were introduced to improve the user's comfort and personalization. Light mode works best in bright environments, while dark mode reduces the eye strain in low light. And in the case of users, it means the choice and accessibility. The theme, the light or dark theme, it means the choice of accessibility. For business, it means better engagement and modern expectations. For designers and developers, it's a practical way to deliver variations without duplicating the work. Now, let's look how this theming done in Figma. Uh, in Figma, we use two concepts, variables and modes, for creating theming. And variables are like reusable values. For example, we can say primary color. We can assign a value to that variable name, primary color. And next concept is modes. It creates what we can create different variations of these variables. Like if we define a set of variables for light mode, and same that variable can be used for dark mode with the different values, so that we can assign different values to the same variable. That creates the mode. So by using these two concepts, variables and modes, we can create theming in Figma, and this makes the design system much easier to maintain and scale. Let's see these definitions, what these three concepts like a variable, modes thing in Figma. Let's quickly say that. In Figma, variable means variables are reusable values. That means we can assign a value to the variable name, and we can use that variable across the application. So whenever a change needed, we need to change only in one place, so that variable get updated in all the instances where it is used. So the variable can be color, number, string, or Boolean. Next one is collections. Collections are group of related variables. They are essential for organizing variables by category or purpose. For example, in a design system, we have three different colors for brand primary, brand secondary, brand tertiary colors are there. So these all three colors are related things. So we can group that three variables into a name like a brand colors. Okay, so this group of related variables are called collections. Next one is modes. Modes are the variations within a collection. According to the context, we can create different modes. For example, for light mode, we can assign different values to the variable, and for dark mode, we can means assign another set of values to the same variable. So according to the context, we can assign values to the variable that makes the that is called the modes. Modes are variations within a collection that allow you to define different values for the same variable across different contexts. So we can create light mode, dark mode, or for brand A, brand B, like that. So these are the three concepts used to in Figma, used to create the theming, like variables, modes, and collections. Now let's see how this is done in Figma. Okay, here this is a sample screen I have created for this demo, and here you can see this is a sample page. Here you can see different what different colors, different textiles, everything is used. And when we inspect this, the button, it is having a background color orange. So, but when we inspect this, instead of the orange, its hex code orange color, here we can see a variable name button fill, and for the text label we can see button text primary. So that means we are not directly using the direct orange color. Instead we are referring what a variable name. So here is an option to see the variables that we created. This is what I mentioned before. These are the base and semantic values. So these here we have two collections, base and semantic. Base means I have selected the base, and here you can see three variables: brand, primary, secondary, tertiary, and these three variables are raw values. It comes from the brand. Okay, so this is brand orange color, black and beige color. So this is the raw values. We can refer these values into wherever we need it for a button background or text like that. So the base values always means constant. And the next collection is semantic values in Figma. It is called alias or semantic. A semantic means by the meaning, means for what purpose these variables are used. Here, from the name itself, we can understand that the button fill, the variable name itself says that that is for button fill color. Okay, like that body text. This variable name itself says that it's a body text color. So according to the meaning, how it is used, how it is going to use, according to that, we can means name the variables that is called a semantic or alias variables. So here you can see button fill is a variable that I have created, and the value I have given, that is color brand primary. So this is the what semantic variable, and it is pointing to the base value. Base value. These are the base values, and here these are the semantic. So in the semantic variable, what we are referring the base values. Okay, so this is the first mode, light mode, and this is for dark mode. So here we can see for button fill color. So here for surface primary color, what I have added two values, one beige color and one black color. So the beige is for what light mode, and black for dark themes. So as I said, the modes allows us to assign different values according to the context. We can assign different values to the same variable. So here we can create the modes by clicking here. We can create different modes. Okay, I have created light and dark mode. So this is about the variable collection and the what modes. And here, since we have created variables for both the light and dark mode, whenever we switch from light to dark, the variables get automatically updated with its corresponding value. So no other design or screens are needed for what light or dark themes. Here I have created only one frame, and this is in default mode. When I switch to dark mode, see, I have not created any other other screen for the dark mode. Just switched its mode only. Means its appearance only. So because that variables are used, variables and the modes are created, that variables value get updated automatically whenever switch the appearance. So here in the Figma, we can see an appearance option. There we can switch between here we can see the appearance option. There we can switch between light and dark themes. So whenever we switch to light theme, here this frame is for light theme, and nothing is changed because the default default appearance mode is light theme. And when I switch to dark mode, it's all its variables gets changed. So to create a dark or light theme, no new screen means design screen is not needed. The variable gets updated automatically. So not only the dark and light theme, we can even do the rebranding. For example, if here we have used these three set of colors, the orange, black, and the beige color. So if with the product once decided to once change the brand colors or something, then we can do that also. So the only one step we need to change the base colors or the colors we used. For example, if I here I said that these are the base variables. If I change, if the product needed to change its colors, like this to this orange to that, and the black to the blue color, and beige to this one, this gray color, then everything automatically gets updated. Also, it's dark mode. Since everything is already done, like the modes are created. Okay. See, the dark mode also works fine. And okay, this is the three concept that we used for creating the theming or creating theming in Figma, the variables, modes, and collections. Then the next part is how it can be converted to code. That is the next thing. Connecting Figma to code. Actually, theming, the real value of theming comes from when we connect Figma to code. Design tokens defined in the Figma can be directly translated into direct developer-friendly format. Like we can translate these design tokens into JSON format, and after that, the developers can convert into CSS or CSS variable, and we can use that. And one more thing. Not only I have mentioned only about the colors here. Not only the colors, we can create variables for border radius, box shadow, typography, font weight, font size, everything, font family, everything. We can create variables for that also. Not only the color. Here for the demo, I just created variables for what colors only. Instead of not only the colors, we can create what variables for other design properties. Okay. So how we can connect the Figma to code? Since here and now we have created what design tokens in Figma, then how we can convert that tokens into code? And these are the two tools for connecting Figma tokens into code. And first one is Token Studio, and second one is Style Dictionary. Token Studio is a Figma plugin that allows designers to manage and export design tokens like colors, typography, spacing, shadows directly into what a JSON format. Token Studio is a Figma plugin that allows us to convert what design tokens into a JSON format. And next tool is a Style Dictionary. Developers need this. Style Dictionary is an open source tool by Amazon. We can install it by as an npm package, and it is used to convert this JSON. Whatever we get from the Figma design tokens, we can convert it into CSS variables or SES maps or a JavaScript object, or even with the Android, XML, or Swift for an iOS. And that is the two tools that we can use to convert design tokens into code. So I said that the token studio is a plugin for Figma. This is the plugin. Here we can import the styles variables from the Figma, whatever we created in the Figma design system. We can import that variables here, and after that we will get the JSON. We will get that variable data as a JSON, and this code can be used to convert and to make the CSS variables. So this is the flow. The designers can create the design tokens, and by using the Token Studio plugin, we can export the tokens that we created under as a JSON format, and the developers can use that. And here I have changed something that we have changed the look or the color scheme to this blue and the peach colors. So I will show you how to import the variables into design tokens. Okay, Token Studio. Sorry, not design token studio. So here we can import the variables. Import button is there. Then it will show all the tokens that we created in the Figma. Import all. That will load everything. We close and open again. Okay, now all the colors uh, get updated here. I said that we can create variables for tokens for spacing, border radius, border width, border opacity, everything. We have here we have used colors only. So I'm just hiding empty groups. You can see the code here. And one important point is we can export the JSON into our code by using different methods. One method is we can export to a file or folder. Okay, that is the one approach. And another thing is in the settings, we can see the sync providers. Here we can see different methods that is used for connecting this JSON to code base. For example, we can connect with the JSON to GitHub directly, or GitHub, GitLab, or even as a URL or as a JSON bin. So these are the different options that we can use. So whenever a designer change one token, we can, if this is linked with the GitHub or the other version control that we used, if that is connected, then the designer can push the changes. The developer can what take pull from the what Git or whatever the version control they are used. So that is the main advantage of the Token Studio. Whenever a change or something is done in the Figma, that can be pushed and developer can take pull from the whatever the repository where they are used. So this is the main advantage of Token Studio. And here I am just exporting as a raw file. Here export to file and folder option is there. This is the JSON data that we get when we convert the design tokens into convert the design tokens. This is the JSON data. I'm just copying that. Here I think you can see the code. Okay. And one more thing, I have created one application for with the reference of the Figma that we used. Here I have created this application and dark mode, light mode, everything is done. And this is the code for that. For using the design tokens into the code, we need to maintain a token.json file. Okay, this is the token file. So I'm just copying that here. I have copied the JSON data, updated JSON data from the Figma. And one more thing I said that style dictionary. Style dictionary is a Style dictionary is a open source tool by the Amazon. So we need to install this. Okay, we need to install the style dictionary into our project by npm install, and after that we need to maintain a configuration file, style dictionary config file. So where we can specify the source, the JSON source file, tokens, JSON source file, and we can customize the conversion, how it can be converted into the variable. Like we can configure that, and after that we can take build by executing the build command. Then the style dictionary will generate the platform specific uh, objects. For example, if we wanted to convert the JSON to CSS variable, then it's according to the configuration, it will do the generation. Or according to, if we need as a XML or a Swift, then it will convert to according to the configuration. So that is the advantage of style dictionary. According to the platform, it can generate the variables. So here I have updated the token.json file. And next, I have already installed the style dictionary. The next step is we need to build the style dictionary. Take the build. So it gets built, the builds run and the variables gets generated. So it will, according to the configuration, whatever the configuration we have given, the path and find this destination and how it can be formatted. So whatever we designed in the, whatever we mentioned in the configuration, it will generate the variables. So these are the new variables that created. And the next step is we need to just run the SCSS to CSS. So since here we can see the original the developed application is with the previous theming, like orange and black. I have changed that to blue in the design. So let's see. And just what compiling the SES to CSS. That's also done. See, in a single step, that the design change that get reflected in our code as well. It's dark mode and light mode also working. So when it comes to code, um I have the different ways we can use according to the developer. I have used one approach like I will show you the style. See how the designer done in the Figma. They used different modes, isn't it? Like for light mode they used one value, and for dark mode they used another value for the same variable. So the same way I have used for light theme, I have assigned one value to the variable, and for dark theme assigned another value to the variable. So wherever we use these variables in our code, that automatically get reflected. So uh, not only the colors, we can also change the other properties like a border radius, shadow, everything. I hope it is clear. And that is the workflow. Designers define what themes in Figma, and the developers can export the design tokens using plugins like a Token Studio, and after that we can integrate what these design tokens into our platform specific code using style dictionary.
Thank you, Akilas, for taking time for us to, bringing this amazing topic and, the whole working session. It was really cool. Me as a designer, I'm like, okay, I'm going to try that today. And let me figure things out myself. Yeah. So I would like to thank each and everyone who took their valuable time, from a busy day to attend this webinar. A special thanks to all participants and who has actively participated in the QA session. Thank you to all the volunteers of IxDF team that work behind the screens to make this event happen. Please write to us and let us know how you find about this session. We're available on social media like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Clubhouse, at the rate IXDF Kerala. You can write to us. So, yep. Thank you for your time, everyone. Really appreciate it.